Welcome back guys to another video, and today we're gonna speak about the Ledger Nano X. It's actually the biggest model Ledger offers, and you can store there well over 100 different apps with over 1,800 different assets. NFTs, cryptos, you got it all. We're gonna unbox it today and we will explore how to set it up and also how to get our first crypto on our Nano Ledger X, and also how to send away our first crypto to, for example, a MetaMask. The hardware wallet is particularly important if you want to secure your crypto and assets. With the hardware wallet, you will store your private keys offline away from exchanges, which can get compromised. So we highly recommend using a Ledger, for example, or another hardware wallet, which you can check out here in other videos where we compared like the Trezor, the Bitbox, other Ledger models, and so on. Also, you have to check if your chains you want to use or coins, tokens are supported by this particular Ledger Nano X, or if you have to choose another hardware wallet. There are differences between, for example, Nano Ledger S Plus, which is a smaller model, and this one. The Nano Ledger X, for example, has Bluetooth and a battery. The Nano Ledger S Plus not. So we can connect our Nano Ledger X, for example, with the phone, which is very cool. So first, let's unbox our Nano Ledger X. Please make sure to check the box if it looks like someone tampered with it or unboxed it or tried to access your ledger already. This one is still sealed away very well, but if you see that the sealing is broken or something, then please reach out to Ledger and get a new device, because maybe someone has compromised your device and then your assets might be in danger. Here's all good, and let's unbox the Ledger and remove the plastic film. Okay. The Nano Ledger X keep your crypto secure everywhere and manage up to 100 crypto assets at the same time on one device, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many more. Yeah, it's a very, very big device. You can have a lot of different cryptocurrencies on that, so highly recommend. And then secure your transaction anywhere you go using a smartphone for Bluetooth or on a computer. Okay, let's unbox it. So on the first side, okay, we see it's a very nice packaging. You have the Ledger opening up, and it slid down a little bit actually. But I wouldn't worry, because the sealing was still intact and untouched, so maybe it just slid there in the packaging. The Nano Ledger X looks simply like a pretty big USB stick. You have two buttons on top here. One is in here, one is here. Let's remove the safety or the screen film. Beautiful. Well, and it is empty in the box. On the back side, we see resilience by design, the Nano Ledger X. And on this side, we have the plugin for the USB-C to plug it into the computer. We have the buttons, both left side, right side, and then if you want to confirm something, you have to press both. There's no touchscreen in it, and we have a little loophole to attach it, for example, to a keychain. A very nice design, feels very sturdy. And let's unbox the rest of the packaging. The welcome guide, that's probably the instruction manual. So start your crypto journey securely with Ledger Live. We can buy, send, receive, exchange, grow, and sell crypto. So you can do staking on your Ledger, for example. The getting started guide, I highly recommend just going through here and getting familiar how to start with your guide with the Ledger X. Also, there's even an instruction manual for the buttons. And then also watch this video and just take some time, be patient, take 10 minutes, be private, don't do that in a public space, and take 10-15 minutes away to do this with full concentration, so later on you don't use your assets or put them in any danger. Then we have 3 recovery sheets, which we will use later on to write on our secret phrase, and then use care regulation statement and some Ledger stickers. And then if we find the little cable for the Ledger, and then if we pull that up, we also see our little keychain attachment. All right, putting this aside, we have our Ledger here and we need to connect it to the computer. But to connect it to the computer and make it work, we need the Ledger Live app. To get the Ledger Live app, we have to go to the official Ledger website, which is ledger.com. We will also link it down in the description, so you can click on it and bookmark it, and then take care to not click on any fishy links. And please only buy the device from the official website, ledger.com. Don't buy them through any retailers and resellers, because they might have compromised your device, and then you will lose your assets or put your assets in danger. That has happened in the past, so just don't risk it. Buy it directly from the page. They also ship worldwide, so you don't have to worry about that. We go to ledger.com, and then we can see on the products, we can see the different products they have, and even compare the different products. Today, the Ledger Nano X costs 49 euros. And then you have a whole spreadsheet on the different stats about the different models, and then you can compare which one is the suiting one for you. But all we need right here is the app. We go to Ledger Live, and then we have the option to download the app for Windows, for Mac, or for Linux. And then on the right side, you have a little trailer about the Ledger Live app. Also, if you scroll down, you get some more information about that. I downloaded the app already, so we don't have to wait for the installation anymore, and let's switch right to it. We have our Ledger Live app, and we need to connect our Ledger now to the Ledger Live app. For that, we take the cable. I prepared a different cable than the one in the box, because this is slightly longer and easier for the purpose. If you connect your Ledger, then you will hear a little clicking sound, then it's all in. And we are greeted with "Welcome to Ledger Nano X. Press right button to continue." The right button is on this side. And then we have download Ledger Live at the ledgerlive.com/store. Then press right. Okay, use the buttons to navigate menus and lists. Press both buttons to select, and hold both buttons to at any time to go in control center to power it off, and more. Start your Ledger Live for help during the setup. Set up as new device. Also on the Ledger Live app, we click Get Started, and then we have to select our device. We have the Ledger Nano X, so we select this one. First time using your Nano X, yes, then we set up a new Nano X device. Access your crypto, continue, own your private key, stay offline, and validate transactions. Let's set up your Nano. Let's do this. They say plan 30 minutes and take your time. Grab a pen and write it with. Stay alone and choose a safe place and a quiet environment. Okay, I'm ready. Turn on your Nano. We've done that. You can also set the Nano X up directly on the device and then later on connect to Ledger Live, but it is easier to use the Ledger Live app. Then turn on Nano, browse, select setup as new device, and follow the instructions. Then we have to set up a PIN code. Choose the PIN code, confirm the PIN code, and you will have the whole installation process on the Ledger Live app. Alright, so let's do the installation process on the Ledger device. Setup as a new device. We confirm with 2 thumbs by clicking choose a PIN code with a 4 to 8 digit code. The PIN code, you can imagine, is something like your credit card PIN. So if someone gets the PIN code, then he can use your Ledger or access your assets and then send them away or trade them or do whatever he pleases to. So keep the PIN code secretly to yourself. For our case, we will choose a PIN. For the demonstration now, we will just choose 000. But of course, please choose a PIN, 4 to 8 numbers, which only you know. We have to confirm the PIN one more time, so Ledger is verifying that we actually know our PIN. And we confirm that. Write down your recovery phrase. So the recovery phrase is the seed phrase with which we can restore our wallet in case the Ledger gets stolen or we lose access to it. So for that, we need the recovery sheet. Here we can write down all the 24 words, and then best case scenario would be to do it on all 3 hard copies and then store them in different places and hide them in different places in case that you lose one, then you still have 2, or maybe it gets damaged or something like that. Let's continue in the setup, and your device will be generated 24 words. They are your recovery phrase. If it's your only backup to restore your account if needed, Write down on your recovery sheet in the correct order. Press both buttons to continue. And now the ledger will show us our 24 words, which we need to, write down on the sheets, and then from there on we can continue. Once you wrote down all 24 words, then the ledger will let you verify the words one more time and press both buttons to continue. Now you have to confirm your recovery phrase, so press 2 buttons again, and then it will ask you in order 1 to 24 each word. You have multiple options, and then you have to choose which word is on first position and second position, third, and so on. Let's do that really quickly, and then we can proceed. Once you confirmed all 24 words in the ledger, then your recovery phrase is set. Keep it in a secure place. Confirm with 2 buttons. No, go right. If lost, stolen, or forgotten, all your assets will be lost. So once again, the seed phrase is really important. Learning about the seed phrase is that the seed phrase, well, let's recover it, your wallet, which is created on the blockchain. So the wallet is not directly on the device, it is on the blockchain, and then on the blockchain are stored all your crypto tokens and coins, meaning that there are no coins or tokens on the device. So if you lose the device, it's not really a big deal unless the person who finds your device has the PIN code or the seed phrase. Let's proceed from here on. Never share it with anyone. Ledger will never ask for it. Once again, never share your seed phrase. They emphasize it a lot because it's a real security risk. Press both buttons to continue. Let's press both buttons and we are proceeding. On the Ledger Live app, we can also go through all the tutorials and how does the recovery phrase work. Okay, we went through that already. Hide your recovery phrase, we did that too. Where should I keep my recovery phrase? Please just read it all through and then you are good to go. If you're new to all this, then take the quiz and see if you will nail it, and then check my nano. So what we will have to do is now the Ledger Live software will now check if our Ledger device is a genuine device, and the Ledger also says your device is ready to use. So go to the dashboard. All right, let's confirm that. Now we can install the apps directly on the Ledger, but we will do that in the Ledger Live app because it's more easy to see. Check my nano. Now we have to confirm that the Ledger Live app will manage our Ledger. All good. We have a genuine device and we can continue to the Ledger Live app. Now we will be asked for a wallet recovery made easy service from Ledger. It's a little bit controversial because the whole purpose of a offline or a cold storage wallet is to keep your private keys, meaning your crypto, offline. But now Ledger is offering a service to store your seed phrase, meaning there will be a recovery phrase in case you lose it, and that defeats somehow the purpose. But there's no opinion from our side on that service. That's something they offer, and you have to think about yourself if you would like to do something like that. But we say, please do not store your seed phrase anywhere online. Don't take a picture of it and store it on your phone. Do not digitalize it. Keep it as a hard copy in a secure place. Otherwise, hackers will look for that in digital places, and if they find that, then they can easily recover your wallet and then empty it. We don't want to subscribe to the service, and we exit out or we close it. And now our Ledger Live dashboard is loading. If you log in for the very first time, then we have to update our firmware. So we do that for the very first time and confirm it here. Then we are prepared for the update, and we probably will have to confirm it in the Ledger or not. It is updating the Ledger straight away. But usually it is like whatever you do with the Ledger, especially if it's something related to transactions, you will have to confirm on the Ledger, and that's the whole purpose of a Ledger, that nobody can move funds on your behalf without having actually the physical device. Once the update is done, we have to confirm it on our Ledger, and it will reboot, and it will take a minute, and then once we're done we can continue. All right, our Ledger rebooted, and we have to enter our PIN. So every time you connect the Ledger to your computer, you will have to enter your PIN to actually access your wallet. All right, we unlocked our Ledger and the update is succeeded. Now we are in our Ledger Live dashboard. It's loading up for the very first time. we have to again allow or deny the software to use our ledger. We allow. And there's even another update, so we're gonna do that quickly too. Once the new firmware is installed, we have to again confirm the update, and it will proceed, and we will finally can go to a Ledger Live dashboard and start getting some crypto. Once again, we have to enter in our PIN because the Ledger rebooted and the update has been successfully installed. Once all the updates are finished, we are finally ready to install some apps on our Ledger. Apps are just a different cryptocurrency networks where you can hold your cryptos and trade. For our case, we have here Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, XRP, Solana, Cardano. There are well over 1,800 options you can hold on your Ledger device, and actually you can hold up to 100 different networks on your Ledger. So yeah, the storage power on this device is pretty huge, so it's definitely a good choice if you have a lot of different networks you are interacting with. In our case, we will just install Ethereum because we want to get some Ethereum from MetaMask and then send it back, so know how to do that. Let's install, and maybe we have to confirm on the app. No, we don't. It will be directly installed on the Ledger device. We will see the installment in the Ledger Live app as well in the device. The Ethereum app is now installed, and once we add an account, we have finally a wallet on the Ledger app. So let's go to account, and we have to open the app on our Ledger device. Press confirm, application is ready. Now the app will create a new wallet on the blockchain for us. Okay, we can add a new account and name it. In our case, it will be just Ethereum 1, the next one will be Ethereum 2, and so on. But you can rename it if it has like a specific purpose, like NFT trading account, for example. We add that account, and then the account is added successfully. Now we click done, and we have our very first Ethereum wallet. We switch to accounts, and then we see Ethereum 1. We click that. In here we can buy crypto or receive crypto. In our case, we will just receive something because we prepared some funds already. You probably will have also some Ethereum on your centralized exchange, for example, like Binance, and then you will send from Binance to your Ledger. So let's continue. We want to credit the Ethereum 1 account. Now we see here our address, which we will copy, and then also the Ledger tells us, please verify the address if they're the same. If they're the same, we can confirm with the two buttons. Approve. Application is ready. Address shared securely. Done. And we can go into our MetaMask and then send some funds to our Ledger. Copy paste, and then we can insert how much we want to actually send. Let's send 0.05 Ethereum to our Ledger. And then we see the gas cost and hit next. Then we see the gas cost will be about $2 to send it. We confirm, and once the transaction is confirmed on the blockchain, then we will see it displayed in our Ledger Live app. We see the transaction got confirmed on the blockchain, and it should be any minute on our Ethereum wallet. Voila, we see we received our 0.05 Ethereum. It took only a few seconds, and that's pretty much all to it, how to receive funds on your Ledger. Here you can stake the Ethereum, you can swap the Ethereum, you can buy some more or send it away, or again receive something the same way I showed it to you. And next step, we will just send it away back to the same MetaMask, so you know how to get it back. Simply copy your MetaMask address, go to send, and then we select the account. Once you have more accounts, then you can select from different Ethereum accounts, and then we paste the address in here, continue. We want to send the maximum amount we have, and then continue, click continue, and then the whole purpose of the Ledger also comes. So we have to confirm each transaction on the Ledger, so we review the transaction here. So we click write account, okay, we send the amount of 0.0484, that's already excluding the gas fees, down to the address BF4, which is our MetaMask address. Please confirm again, but I know this is ours. Then the max fees, and then we can accept and sign the transaction. So we click with both. Application is ready. We see now in the Ledger Live app that the transaction was sent. Once the transaction is confirmed on the blockchain, then we will see the funds again in our MetaMask. And we see, voila, the funds are back 0.29 Ethereum, and it should be here in activity any minute. And that's pretty much all you have to know about how to set up your ledger. Please take some time and do it correctly. Write down your seed phrases on 3 different hard copies. Store it offline. Do not store it anywhere online. Otherwise, your assets might be in risk. And yeah, this is all you need to know. If there's any question you have, please leave them down in the comments. We will happily answer them. Check out all the other videos we have about the exchanges, the cold wallets. We compare the different cold wallets. We use the different cold wallets. As well the Nano Ledger S Plus, and as well we do the Trezor and so on and so on. So please check out the videos, we have good stuff there. Also a lot about crypto taxes, and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.